South Korean President Moon Jae-in, who is in the UAE for a working visit, met with the country's prime minister on Sunday to discuss areas of bilateral interest. The two sides inked an MOU for a major defense deal, while President Moon also promoted South Korea's bid to host the Expo 2030 in Busan. Our senior Blue House correspondent Kim Min-ji, who's traveling with the president, follows us this report from Dubai.
South Korea will sell mid-range surface-to-air missiles, also known as the Cheongung II, to the United Arab Emirates. The two sides signed an MOU following talks on Sunday between President Moon Jae-in and Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, UAE Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai. President Moon is in the UAE for a working visit, part of a week-long trip that will also take him to Saudi Arabia and Egypt. Although the specifics have yet to be disclosed, the deal is expected to be worth around $3.5 billion, the largest in the country's defense history. The UAE becomes the first importer of the missile, which is designed to intercept hostile missiles below an altitude of 40 kilometers.
President Moon said he was happy to ink MOUs on mid to long-term defense cooperation and defense technology cooperation, and the deal for Cheongung II went smoothly. He also called for continued efforts so it leads to reciprocal cooperation like joint research and development, production within the UAE, and joint entry into third markets.
President Moon also called for interest from the UAE for South Korea's efforts to host the Expo 2030 in the southern city of Busan, and asked Dubai to share its successful experience of hosting the Expo 2020. Before the talks, the South Korean leader visited the Expo to attend a ceremony for Korea Day to promote the country's bid.
두바이 엑스포는 2030년 부산 엑스포를 유치하고자 하는 한국에 많은 영감을 주고 있습니다. 부산 엑스포는 세계의 대전환과 더 나은 미래를 향한 항해를 주제로 삼았습니다. 두바이 엑스포가 추구하는 목표와 맥을 같이 합니다. 2030년 한국의 해양 수도 부산에서 다시 만나 세계의 대전환이라는 담대한 항해에 함께하길 희망합니다.
Earlier on Sunday, President Moon attended a business roundtable on hydrogen cooperation, as Seoul seeks to expand its horizon of energy cooperation with the oil-rich nation. He said if the two sides work together, they can create synergy, given the UAE's potential to produce blue hydrogen, which is derived from natural gas, and South Korea's ability to utilize it.
그린 수소와 블루 수소의 생산에 강점을 가진 UAE와 수소차와 충전소, 연료전지, 액화 운송 등 수소의 활용과 저장, 유통에 강점을 가진 한국이 서로 협력하면 양국은 수소 경제를 선도하게 될 것입니다.
In fact, the UAE is the first partnership which South Korea has to import hydrogen produced overseas. The UAE is taking proactive measures to achieve carbon neutrality by 2050, a goal shared by South Korea.
President Moon's trip to the UAE is largely focused on gaining a stronger foothold in promising industries such as hydrogen energy and defense in the Middle East region. On Monday, Moon will deliver a keynote speech on carbon neutrality and clean energy at the opening ceremony of the Abu Dhabi Sustainability Week. Kim Min-ji, Arirang News, Dubai.